ना सबके साथ शिव शंभो Mahadev ki jai. Good morning, beautiful people. Buddha said life is suffering. The yogis say the same thing, the Buddhists say the same thing. But what does it mean exactly? What does it mean that life is suffering? Why is life suffering? And what is suffering in the first place? These are some very important questions. Life is not suffering. Life is ignorance. Suffering we created ourselves. And life is ignorance for the ignorant one, and it is bliss for the enlightened one. All the suffering we are experiencing in life, 95% of them, they are just made up in our minds. Did you notice that? You make worries and problems in your mind which will never happen, never happened, and most likely again will never happen. So we are constantly worrying about something which is not even present or real. It's an imagination. So when Buddha said life is suffering, he meant about the perception of life. It's about how we perceive life. The greatest enemies of a human will be only three things. First of all will be cravings, second will be aversion, and the third one will be laziness. The fourth one will be violence, and the fifth one will be greed. These are the fifth most powerful enemies of a person on the spiritual path. So keep in mind, whenever you receive an information, whenever you have something in front of you, this is actually the way of the Buddhist, the way of the Buddha, and this is also the way, my way of Vijnana Shakti Yoga. Whenever you see something in your face, don't think you know it. Even if you know it, forget the fact you know it. In that moment, you don't know it. It's the first time you perceive the information about it. And then 99.9% the information you receive, it will be clear. It will not be mixed up with vasanas, samskaras, which basically means ideas from your own mind. So you see the reality as it is. You don't see it through a filter of ignorance, and that filter of ignorance creates the suffering in life. How can you overcome this suffering? Well, when Buddha got enlightened, he didn't spoke. He didn't feel the need. Once you get the truth, you realize there's not too many things to do. You understand? So you don't really feel like doing anything. You enjoy yourself. You're happy. So the Buddha was not speaking. So the whole creation started being worried. They said, "Look, this guy is enlightened. One of the most enlightened humans that walked on earth. Why he doesn't speak?" So then they send the god the Devata to him and said, Buddha, why you don't speak? And Buddha said, to whom? To those who need. And Buddha said, those who wants to find the truth, they have to go through everything which I have gone myself. My words will not help them. I cannot give enlightenment to anybody, but they have to go through all the experiences I have done in order for them to acquire the same knowledge. And then the Devata said, yes, you are right, but there are few of them which are on the last edge of crossing ignorance, and your words will help them. And that's why Buddha, he started speaking. So don't think that if you read something, you are free of ignorance. You're not. You're actually even more ignorant. The more things you know, the more ignorant you become. And it's crazy, but reality works like that. Unfathomable are the ways of karma, Lord Krishna said. So forget everything you know about anything and start living as if you are a newborn in this moment. And slowly, with time, with practice, the ignorance will slowly go away. Don't think from today, bump, everything went. No, it's not going like that. It's a very difficult and a very long process, because you're not. If you would have to do this against somebody else, you would win it very easily, because we are very good predators. We know how to fight with others. But when we fight with ourselves, it becomes a challenge. And this is the challenge of spirituality. This is the personal journey of each and every individual on this planet. So keep that in mind. Life is suffering if you allow it to be suffering. Be wise. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. And soon I will move to India. So whoever wants, maybe we can meet there. I will go back to India. And by the blessing of Ma Shakti, I hope I will open an ashram soon. I'm trying to get the funds for that and open the first Vijnana Shakti Yoga ashram. Have a wonderful day, beautiful people. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma.